But that's the thing, though, isn't it? Is that people are always going to enjoy it being competitive. So that's the thing, and that's why Lidl's will always be a better shop than Tesco's because it's just way too competitively priced.
I'm more about Aldi, mate. It's all about that middle aisle.
Yeah. Oh shit, we've gone live. Right. How's it going? So, Vice and Fire fans, Grant and Karl from Yecats Miniatures. How's it going, Karl?
Not too bad, thanks, matey. How are you?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. It's Tuesday night, so it's slightly throw me off because normally we do these with James on a Thursday night, which means I get the opportunity to have one day at work and have a weekend. This is going to be a slog now. We'll do another 3 days before I get 2 days off.
Mate, I'm sorry, I can't help that. All about managing expectations, and Tuesday are a good day for me. So.
Oh mate, don't talk about expectation management. It's like being back at work again. How's it going, guys? Lots of people in the chat, or a few people in the chat already. First one, I've seen Mickey in there. How's it going, Mick? Brian's watching Arsenal versus Newcastle.
Up the Arsenal.
Up the what?
Up the Arsenal.
I don't know. As a Chelsea supporter, I think it's a little bit. I can't really support Arsenal. And in fairness, most of my house is in monochrome, so I quite like Newcastle's black and white kit. Always got in chat. Naz in the chat. Awesome. So let's get cracking on with it, shall we? So, and Scott's in the chat. Scott's got his brother about banners this week. I was taking my son around Culture to the Zoo, and he was texting me, letting me know that it'd been delivered to his neighbour's house, but he couldn't wake him up. So,
just so close yet so far, right?
Yeah, well, I said to him, you should go through the door like a train, set fire to everything, and scream Azora high, and then run away again.
Yeah, but then he won't see his brother without banners because he'll be in jail.
Well, it depends if you get caught, mate. Everything's good in the lawful eye of the one true Fire Lord.
Yeah, there is that.
All right, so should we stop being childish and actually get into this then?
Yeah, we can do, mate. It's up to you.
Yeah, might as well. I can sit here and talk about other people's brother about banners all day long, but we should probably get stuck into this. So,
yeah.
So I think we should probably first address the fact that the whole social media has exploded over the last 48 hours or so with the announcement that Squires Stats is starting shop on the 25th or on the end of March 2025 after Carlo's Invitational event. I'm not going to get into it loads because there's been enough discussion going on about it all over the place. But I just want to take this opportunity to say thanks to Carlo for everything he's done. Stats has been a great asset to the community. We will still be running events, even without Stats. And we wish Carlo all the best of luck in the future.
Here. Yep.
Nice. And hopefully, I'm actually going to stop playing games on Stats now because I can't be finishing lower rank than you now, Carl. That'd be well shit if I fucking end up being lower than you.
Well, you see, I'm in a bit of a predicament now because whose list am I going to copy? I'm a bit of a net lister, and now I've got to actually do a bit of thinking for a change. So,
yeah, I mean, the thing is, Stats made it easy to look at this, but why you can always go around people's houses and look through the windows.
yeah, that's another poor choice that I may not make. We'll see.
Awesome, cool, sweet. All right, let's get stuck into this then. So, just on the subject of events, we're going to get stuck into the first bit, which is the schedule for 2025. Now, I've been speaking quite a lot with other tournament organisers, obviously yourself included, and sort of trying to compile a list of events that there are going forward, and there are a lot of events going forward. Yep. So, I've got the list on screen. Go on, was you going to say something?
No, all I was going to say was it's fantastic to see. We went through a stage where we thought there was a real big drop off. Seeing all these tournaments now populating the calendar, it's amazing.
Yeah, no, I agree, mate. I totally agree. It's and it's I think it was made even better when DMG came back as well. Obviously, Brad's holding the banners down south, which has been awesome to see him doing.
Yep.
So let's go through some of these events here. We'll go into some of these in a bit more detail later on as well. But first up, we got London over Highgarden, which is the Yecats event in Kent. It was sold out. There's been a couple of dropouts now, so there are 2 tickets available for this event. If anybody's interested, the links are in the description below, so go in and check that out. And if you fancy coming along to that, it's not a super competitive event, that one. There's lots of really good names, lots of enjoyable games that I can see there. Are you playing that one?
I am, maybe. Yeah, I am. I was pretty keen to see if there was much of a scene down in Kent, because it seems to be a bit of a black hole as far as the community goes. So, you know, hopefully a showcase of this down there might get a few more players playing locally.
Yeah. Well, that was always the intention, was to try and find some communities that sort of dug in a little bit and see if you can pull them out into the rest of the scene and into the rest of the community, really. So we'll see how it goes. You know, it probably won't be the last one we do in Kent, you know, but we've got some good traction elsewhere. January the 25th, Road to King's Landing. That's Jacob Bailey's event, the one that we're helping him with. He's running that in Darksphere. We're going to get into that a little bit more in a minute, so I won't go into that now. February 8th and 9th, the Scottish Grand Tournament in Glasgow. Stephen's doing the Scottish Grand Tournament at one point was just as big as the London Grand Tournament, so it's nice to see that event is still going. I've been speaking to Stephen quite a lot online. He's a really decent bloke, so hopefully people can get in on board and support that. Obviously, Scotland is so far away from us, we don't really know much about the scene and the community up there. So hopefully it's strong, and if it's looking like it's going to be building, be interested to see what sort of numbers he can pull in.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, the clash was the February 9th. It's a Southern Grand Tournament as well that Brad's running in Poole. Again, I think he was sold out that one. I think he's had a couple of dropouts now, so I'm not sure what he's doing with that. I need to catch up with him. He did say he was going to be in the chat today, so if you are in the chat, Brad, please give me some words to say. Fucking words to say. What's a childish comment to say? March the 1st and 2nd, the Welsh GT that has sold out. And I'm currently I'm set up chats with Kieran and Luke because I want to film some of the stuff there. So there might be a floating ticket at some point. I don't know what the plan is, but I'm going to have a chat with them next week and hopefully get them on the channel to discuss it a little bit.
Yeah, that sold out quite quickly, didn't it? So there's a bit of a wait. There's a bit of a waiting list for that one as well, isn't there?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think it always tends to pull quite a strong waiting list, doesn't it? Because it's such a great event. When we talk about grand tournaments, obviously, you know, when Carlo and Chris Eustace are running London Grand Tournament, obviously that was pulling big numbers. But when you talk about the Welsh GT and the Northern GT, it becomes a massive social event for Song as well.
Yep.
Which is where we've sort of pulled a lot of our inspiration for the East Anglia GT from. Chris Baker said in the chat that Bald and Brum are planning on doing 4 tournaments this year. First one's early April. I quite like Chris. I'll have a look into that and I'll make sure I add that to this list next time we go live. So I want to try and get all compiled into one big calendar if I can. Because I mean, just this list alone says that if you want to play competitive games of Song, you've got some choice. March 16th. This hasn't been confirmed yet, but there's potentially going to be the Battle of Three Swords in Chelmsford that we're going to be running. But I need to speak to Paul and work out what the logistics are of that again. Work out how that's working.
Sure.
So what I should say, Chris, are you playing in the Board and Brum tournaments? It'd be nice to see you out playing with toys again. By toys, obviously, I mean toy soldiers. Not pushing like micro cars around the street or anything. And obviously, the biggest tournament in the UK this year is going to be the Invitational, March 29th, 30th. Carlo's big send off, and also, you know, the closest thing that we've ever had to having a World Championships, I guess, at Sun Ice and Fire. April 10th, we're waiting for this to be confirmed, but there's a Siege of King's Landing, which is another London event, which I'm going to be running with the Steadfast guys. April 27th, Battle of Chain Stag 2, Daventry, that is now sold out. That's sold out at 16 players, it's sold out at 20 players, it's sold out at 22, and it's sold out at 24. We can't go any more than that, so 24 people, which ain't bad. You know, selling 24 tickets to a 16-man event is pretty fucking special.
It is. It is. Are we going to see the return of Brian with his Squire though? Is the question.
Yeah, I've never. To be fair, there's never been someone that's won one of these titles that has abused it as much as Brian has.
I've already seen it in the chat.
Then we've got Power in the Shadows in Leeds on May 11th. That's from Tom Whitworth. He always runs great events, and he's a surprise support. He's always out of this world. It really is. And then we've got May the 24th, 25th, the Northern Grand Tournament in Stockton-on-Tees, which is the DMG guys running that. Chris Baker, depending on the snow clearing, I'll be going to Element in Stockport this weekend for their tournament. Awesome. What are you running, Chris? Awesome. And it was May 25th. There was a clash here, but to be fair, these are different demographics for us. So we're running a Norwich event. James is running the Norwich event for us into the Lions Den with Aftermath Games. I'll get into that in more detail in a minute. But I don't think it's going to impact on Northern GT. I think, and vice versa. This is more of a community building thing for Norwich at the moment, right?
Yep, totally. There's a player based in Norwich that is interested in organised play, and yeah, we've been asked to go up and put one on an organised event for them. So exciting times.
Awesome. And Brad's in the chat. Brad, we're talking about Southern Grand Tournament. Is it sold out, or are there tickets going now? Chris, no idea. I've not played Norwich of the year. I mean, you probably should turn up with some sort of army, though. And 28th, 29th of June, East Anglia GT. This is the big Yecats event in the first 6 months of 2025. The tickets are selling tremendously well. We're going to get into this in a minute. Obviously, this is the main focus of this episode. But the tickets are selling really well. I'm really pleased with it. It's obviously died off a little bit in a minute, but people are paying on credit cards for Christmas now, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's got to the point we sold so many that I've actually extended that if we sell out the whole tournament by the time the early birds are finished, I'll actually give away 2 starter sets randomly once they're all sold.
I mean, that's not enough to get people excited, mate. I don't know what it is, right?
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. I could do another starter set. I mean, only every single faction, but I mean, there's a plus side that if you win that, there's a potential you could use it as a present to give someone. If someone's on the sort of the precipice of just coming into the game, you've got the potential to give them a starter set to kick them off, or use it as your part of your own in-club tournaments and things. So yeah, there's loads of stuff you use that for. So Brad's just said SGT is sold out, and I don't think there'll be any extra tickets available now. But if we do have any dropouts, they'll be shown on the waiting list. Then 19th of July, we're looking at a Battle of Three Southern Champions again. 24th of August, we're looking at Rise of the Salt Throne in Poole, which is the first event running with Brad. There will be one before that. We haven't set a date yet. I need to speak to Brad. I need to sort that out. On the 26th of September, you've got the Yecats Invitational. That is a work in progress name. I'm not going to get into this now of what this is, but I'm hoping to have some sort of confirmation and solid information to give you about what that is. But it will be taking part and bolted onto the UK Nationals. And the 27th, 28th, we've got UK Nationals in London. We have been told that Simon will be coming down and giving us a physical presence for that, so that'll be actually quite good to have them there for that. Oh yeah, well then that's it for the calendar. I mean, there's events after that, but I'll run out of space on the screen.
It's jam packed. That's like up till September. It's fantastic. It's really good to see.
And there's lots in there that haven't been. There's lots in there that haven't actually been put on there. Like Brian's mentioned in a minute. These starting a lot of tournaments that are going on. Bald and Brum stuff, Ribble Rumble. I'll add all these to the next thing, next video, Brian. But if you chuck them in the description for now of the chat, so that people can have a look. But yeah, Brian's got loads of events that he's just chucked me as well. So if you guys want to play competitive events, there's competitive events all over the country for you. Unless you live in Exeter, then we can't help you.
We'll try, but you know, not at the moment.
Awesome. Sweet. So that's the calendar of 2025. It's exciting stuff. So we're going to break it down a little bit and then get into the game modes for UK Nationals, also UK Nationals, East Anglia GT.
Yep.
So let's get into the next one, which is going to be Road to King's Landing. So this is Jacob Bailey's event. Jacob's quite a big name in the community. He's an absolutely incredible general or commander, gamer, whatever you want to name it. He's had a lot of success with Free Folk. He's been playing Greyjoys recently. He's been running this event at Darksphere. We're going to be giving him a hand with prize support for this event and attendant prizes and stuff. Courtesy mostly of yourself, really. But this should be a good event. Jacob knows what he's doing with competitive events, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's and he's a good ambassador for the community as well, isn't he, Jacob? Like, great player, really nice guy, just a good egg in general, right? So yeah, fantastic.
Yeah. So he's currently, I think he sold, almost. I can't remember what he said. I spoke to him earlier. I think he said he sold 5 tickets for it. So there's plenty of tickets still available to go. I mean, it's a weird time in this one. So this one starts at 12 lunchtime and finishes at 10 at night. So obviously it's a bit of a later event for people. So it'll be interesting to see if he can pull the numbers for this. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is a late finish. What was it? Box up, pack away, and then straight to the pub, I'm guessing. Shepherd's Bush.
So straight out of bed, I think, isn't it?
Straight to go. Well, some of us are a little bit older. Yeah.
Cool. So that's that one. It's quite a cheap event as well. I can't remember how much we're selling tickets for. Was it 15? Is it on? I did have it on the stats at one point, but it's not a particularly expensive event. So if you're on the fence and you want to give it a crack, it's definitely worth giving it a go. Sorry. Oh, drunk some Ribonium went down a hole. Bean up.
That's what she said.
Up the wrong hole. Then we got into the Lions Den, which is what we was talking about, the Norwich event. This is one James running for us, whilst we go to the Northern GT. So we label this one a gaming event rather than a tournament because we sort of want to pull some of the community out from the woodwork in Norwich to come along, roll some dice, pick up some prizes, and have a good time. This is in conjunction or partnership with Aftermath Gaming. Which is part of Peter Bid is part of that club. Peter approached me whilst we was at
LGT.
Warfare and LGT. Yeah, come to LGT, but us a real conversation with Warfare about growing and putting a tournament in or a gaming event in Norwich at his gaming club. So, and the venue's really good. It's like a really old style, like Tudor like hall.
Nice.
So that's really good there. And yeah, I see James is taking charge of that one. So James knows what he's doing. Yeah, Norwich. Come and claim the title, Warden of the East. That's right.
Bring your Squire.
You just sit there in silence, mate. It's fine.
Oh, it's because I'm nervously chewing my nails. I don't know why.
Nervously chewing nails? That's because Mickey's in the chat. He's going to pull you apart in a minute.
Don't mark me for homework, Mickey, please.
It's gonna pull you apart like wet bread. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna quickly show you the Northern GT video. They pushed this, I think it was last week. Oh no, it was before that. I think just before Christmas. But yeah, me and you are gonna sit in silence and we're just gonna let people listen to fire. Here we go. No, I want the wrong button. Oh, for fuck's sake, I took all the steam out of that. Here we go. Fire. Back. mysterious, wouldn't it?
So, whilst I'm on the channel to you, my TV is streaming this live stream, and I'm about 20 seconds behind on my TV. So, what you're seeing is 20 minutes ahead of what I'm seeing.
20 minutes.
No, 20 seconds. Yeah, 20 minutes. That's why I sit in silence all the time. 20 seconds.
Awesome. So next up, we've got the East England GT. As I said, tickets are going really well for that. Oh, sorry, we just addressed that. So Norman GT, tickets are on sale now. It's always a great crack. They do a social thing on a Saturday night. Yeah, so yeah, I'll really sort of push people to go. They can find a time to crack on that. East England GT 2025 tickets are now on sale. We have sold over 30 tickets. I'm pretty sure we've almost hit halfway now of the 70 player cap. They're not all on stats yet. Not that really, it's not really relevant anymore. But to try and track them, so I'll probably be moving them over to a email database and moving it across. So just in the chat, Tom Whitworth, when's the Norman GT? Norman GT is someone help me.
24th, 25th May, I think. Is that what Brian's just put in the chat?
Yeah, 25th, yep. No, Brian, we love you, mate. It's your blog is the reason we love you. And the Army and Spare Wives is the reason we continue to love you. East England GT, the tickets are selling really well. So if you're sitting on the fence, now is the time to grab them because they are going quickly. I expect it will pick up again quite soon because people now get Christmas out of the way. They're going to start looking to invest in something, and this is potentially could be it. But obviously today we promised to sort of talk over game modes, didn't we? So let's go over that.
Yep.
So on screen, I will put this. So this isn't a C1 endorsed tournament, so we haven't had to stick to the C1 guidelines. We've just gone for the ones we enjoy playing. The original list was changed. I got chastised by Brad and James, so I like to change it. But now we've got on day one, Dance with Dragons, Winds of Winter, Clash of Kings, and on day two, Fire and Blood, Honed and Ready, and we finish with Game of Thrones. So it's a good game, those there, Karl. I mean, I enjoy every single one of them, so I'd be happy playing them.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the other things, isn't it? When you're trying to put all these tourney packs together, it's trying to think what game modes everybody loves playing and enjoys.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think we've picked probably the best out of what's available. To be fair.
Yeah. So yeah, they're the game modes, and we've sold 30 odd tickets without the game modes even been announced. So hopefully this will give people some confidence in the coming for a good day of gaming.
Indeed.
A shame really, we haven't got much more to talk about than that. Should we just talk about the game modes and read out the game modes one by one?
You're trying to long it out.
Yeah. I just try to make people really invest their time. I mean, they paid so much money to enjoy this. Me mumbling and umming and ahhing every 5 fucking minutes.
Or me, the king of awkward silences. I mean, with the EAGT slap bang in the middle of the year as well, isn't it? So it's a nice way to break up 2025. And then obviously the next big one after that's LGT, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all the other grand tournaments tend to go earlier in the year, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited about it. I mean, I'm not playing the event, but I'm excited about it, and obviously just to remind people that it's taking place in a hotel. There are still rooms available, but they are. I think you're down to the last drips and drabs now. So if you're contemplating going and staying there and coming down, you drive down a Friday night. I'll be there Friday night, so we'll have some drinks, have a good chat. Check out the hall. There's a bar in the hall. Great facilities. and then right on top with Lakeside and James on the case of arranging a banging social event on Saturday night. By banging, I mean it'll be fun.
Yeah, and not at the Circus Tavern, please.
Cool. So then we've got Blood Over Highgarden. As mentioned, this was sold out. I've had a couple of people pull out, so I've now got a couple of tickets available. So ignore the blood splatter in the top right corner. There are 2 tickets available. If you are interested, do check out the page. All these tournaments are in the link, are all linked in the description below. So go and check them out on stats. Grab your tickets if you're interested. I would love to make sure this stays at full capacity so that we give everyone a nice full day's worth of gaming. Yeah, and that's at Ragnarok Hobbies.
Yeah, so that's the first for us, Ragnarok. So we'll say that it may be that it doesn't work out for us as a venue moving forwards. We will see how we go, but that's the best we could do in the time frames we were looking. I think would be fair to say, right?
Yeah. The problem with Kent is, and I'd love for someone to pop up in the chat now, is to try and identify the clusters of the song community in Kent. There must be some out there, but we have trouble finding it. We just need to make sure we're getting. If someone's got a club that wants to run an event that wants us to be involved in it, we'll come down and stream the event for you. Let us know if it's not Ragnarok, but Ragnarok is a really cool venue in Kent. So hopefully we'll get this to work and we'll get it to stick. And everyone have a great day. Well, I mean, I know everyone have a great day, but hopefully just have a bit more of than a great day, which is a greater day than a great day, right?
Indeed. Yeah, we'll go with that, mate.
Yeah. Sweet. The old wolf just got the green light for EAGT. Also, mate, gonna be great seeing you there. Make sure you put your stats name in the description just so I can put names to email addresses and stuff. So then next up we've got press for buttons here. Warriors of the South presenting the Southern Grand Tournament. This is Brad's tournament, obviously. Well, not obviously. Obviously, the stupid thing to say. This is a Warriors of the South tournament that Brad is running. Obviously. So Brad's running his tournament. It's down in Southport in the Beachhead Tabletop Games Expo. There's not much more to say. It's a day of gaming, 4 games, 8 o'clock start, 7 o'clock finish. I'll be there filming Top Table and streaming it for everyone. So good to see people. I might be streaming it. I've been talking to Brad about internet connection. Internet connection might be too great. I will need to know before we go into that if that's the case, because I'll need to advertise it as streamed, or if I'm just going there to film it and editing it afterwards, I need to do that. So Brad, get on your ship, have a little swim around, around, and find out what's going on, so we can get sorted out for you. Yeah. How many people's got placed? 16, he said, didn't he? 24 people and it's sold
24 out. There. Yeah, fantastic. Yes. That's good attendance. Really good attendance.
Well, he's gone from 5 in a game to selling out a grand tournament in the space of a year, so he's done really well.
Yep.
Nice. That's all. So let's move on from that then. So with that then, so we're going to move on to our new show, which is going to be a new fucking hell series, Squires of Ice and Fire. Honestly, mate, I don't know. I thought I'd be. Brad said it's 32 players sold out now. You need to update stats, mate. It says 24. Come on, grow up.
Yeah, come on, master of the ships. Get with the program.
Yeah, fucking hell.
32 players though, Brad. Fair play, mate. Honestly,
yeah.
That's storming.
Yeah, really good, really good. Must be his boats.
Must be.
Yeah. So yeah, Squires of Ice and Fire. So this is our new Tower 4 gaming show we're going to be doing. We've been sort of talking about this at the end of every Yecats pretty much since Yecats started up. This is going to be a new series. We're now getting to the point where we are going to start filming. The reason we had to delay was because James was waiting for Brother about banners to turn up so he could do that. Otherwise, we'd have finished our entire game at that point.
With you.
What's that, mate?
We're just waiting on. We were waiting on James. That's it.
Yeah.
Series would have been done and finished. We would have painted our armies and been on to the next, right?
Yeah. I've actually started playing 40k by now.
yeah.
Um, so what's going to be the first episode? So let's put that on screen as well. So on the first episode, it's going to go live on the 31st of January, which is, what's that, 3 weeks, 4 weeks? That is 4 weeks on Friday. So we're going to be doing the first episode. Then in that episode, we're going to be introducing the series together, like me, you, James, and Steve will all be together. We introduce the people, our background in the game, a background in probably tabletop war game as well, might be quite interesting. We're going to announce our choice of faction if the NCU cards didn't give it away, because, you know, sneaky. And then we're going to discuss what we want to do with a faction from a hobby perspective. So part of this is really putting ourselves into the hobby. I'm not going to get into it so much, but the faction I'm doing, I'm going to start reigniting some of the stuff I did when they were released. So, and you're going to be doing some new stuff with your faction. James is going to do some cool stuff with his, and Steve's going to be doing some really cool stuff with his faction as well. So, but what I will say is, without getting into it now, it's all very different. So this series has got the potential to give us 4 really cool painting perspectives, hobby styles and stuff to really make it quite enjoyable. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to an editing standpoint as well, to sort of edit and make you look stupid. So in that,
I was going to say, it's handy that one of us is a professional painter. And it ain't me.
So yeah, we're going to have. So we're going to choose 1 unit and 2 commands from the starter set to paint, and we're going to be building 1 list from the starter set, 30 points, and playing as well. We're going to film that and sort of document that as part of the growing process of growing the armies. So how can you guys get involved with what we're doing? Well, basically, it's just mirroring what we're doing. We'd like to sort of feature people's armies and they're growing. So if you want to send us in pictures of your stuff that you're doing at the same speed that we are. So in this episode, you can choose your starter set. You can then choose your 1 unit and 2 commanders for your starter set, and then build your 30-point list. And I really do urge you to send all that into us, PM it across, or email it to me. I'll put my email in the description below after the stream, and just try and build it all and snowball it. And maybe we'll look to build that and end it on the doorstep of a big tournament, whether that's the EAGT, UK Nationals. I think the other GTs are quite close now, so we're going to miss the window for them. But to maybe try and do it so that on the day we can then meet all these cool people that have been building their armies with us, and then sort of make one final episode where we're all talking together and playing these armies in a tournament setting.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, and I think if there are people that want to come on the journey as well, who needs an excuse like to buy another army, right? Take a part in this community building. Just get involved and let us know where your thoughts are with your list builds and stuff like that. You know, if we're going to be losing stats, you're going to lose sighting of lists that are going out on the tourney scenes. So into the unknown.
Yeah. Well, let's see what Song of Ice and Fire Nexus brings us. That looked quite interesting, but that's a conversation for another day, right?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. And with that's Squires of Ice and Fire. I know that James is really keen to get us going. He really wants to paint his Brotherhood, but we're now in a position where we can, so we're going to start filming for that and start recording for that. So really looking forward to doing that, and I think it just brings a different style of content for Song and gives us a little bit different perspective on how the game's played, right?
Yeah, and like you alluded to, there's something hobby-wise that I've wanted to try for a while. I've never really felt I've had the opportunity to give it a go until now. So I've got a small outlay to make to buy some materials and bits and bobs. But yeah, I'm excited to give it a go because it's it's developing my hobby for me. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and if the thing is, people take part in it, it will help them keep focused and trying to get these armies done. Get the army painted. Whether you sell it at the end or you play it in somebody's prized possession, it'd be really cool. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that one then. There'll be another Yecats before that, so there'll be more information as we come to that point. One last announcement is we're now reopening the fighting pits in the true style of the Queen of Marine, and we're going to start reading the battle reports. So I'm going to show the intro now. It's a bit of a right, isn't it? You ain't seen it, have you? You 20 seconds behind.
No, I told you I'm at least 20 seconds behind. I've still got Squires. I've still got Squires nice and far on the screen.
Awesome. There you go, in fighting pits.
It's playing for me now, mate. So you can crack on talking if you want.
So these are our battle reports. We've been working really hard getting the camera set up right and the audio set up right, so that you guys can get a really good experience from our battle reports. The ones that, if you've seen the ones that have been edited, there were the two like wooden balls down the side and very much a similar style to Sunday Slaughter used to have. That is what it's going to be. That really going for more edited style. So the pauses and the silences and the gaps in between will be sped up so that it makes for a much quicker watch than the live streams. So yeah, that's what 5 pits are going to be. But that's it. Yeah, that's us done for today, mate.
Nice one.
So
absolutely smashed it, mate. Well done. Seamless.
What a professional. What a pro. You know what? I'm going to give myself tomorrow off.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Wednesday, mate. You know, best day of the week.
It is, mate. It is. Awesome. Well, cheers for joining us in the chat, guys. Happy New Year to the people we haven't spoke to yet. We hope you had a great Christmas and a great New Year. Probably should have put that at the beginning of the episode, really, but I mean, we'll stick it at the end. Well, it's a special present for the people that made it to the end.
It's a thought that counts.
It is a thought that counts. Well, I only thought I said it, no? Fucking hell.
There you go. Yeah. Happy New Year.
So pleasing some people, is there?
No, never.
But, you know, again, massive thanks to Carlo and Stats. I mean, if I'm honest, and I feel a bit pissed off that he didn't tell me at the time, but I always thought Stats was a dating website. I thought he ranked people on the rankings depending on how much you matched up with them. I mean, I've been on Kilter to date Mickey for the last fucking 3 years. He's been number one for ages. He was number one. Now some German guy, but I'm not traveling for it.
I don't know why it paired me up with you. You're not my type, mate. So
yeah, unfortunately for you, mate, I always won, didn't I? So you kept going back for more. You love it.
Yeah, top and bottom, right?
Awesome. All right, guys. Cheers for joining us. We'll catch you next time for next Yecats. I don't know what we talk about then, but you know, the tectonic plates of A Song of Ice and Fire are moving. So hold on to something quite hard and not Willie, but hold on to something quite hard and hopefully we'll see you on the other side. Well, take care, guys. Cheers, Carl. I'll speak to you soon.
No worries, matey. Take care. Take care, everyone.